It's Sunday, August 1st, 2021, and here's the first balcony garden update for August 2021. Alright, here's a cherry tomato plant, which has got some nice cherry tomatoes on it. This plant is kind of, well, here's a new tomato on it, but this plant for the most part looks like it's kind of dying. Yeah, there's a couple new tomatoes on it. Just keep watering it, and we'll see. This was the orange tomato plant grown from seed. You can see we have another tomato on it here, and we got some flowering. On this side over here, we have flowering and another tomato. And it's funny because this was the orange tomato plant, yet it has grown one red tomato this year. That is very interesting. Alright, so let's take our weekly field trip over to my sister's place and see what's going on over there. Okay, so here's the first tomato plant. Look at all the tomatoes. Have a close look over here. Let's see if I can get a shot. So this was the orange tomato grown from seed, and as you can see, it is growing orange tomatoes. And the second one here, you can see this plant is growing all the way out. I don't know if you can see quite from this video, but if you can actually see how far out this plant is growing. Now, if I look on this angle, you can see it's doing quite well. All three cherry tomato plants grown from seed are progressing quite nicely. Here's the third one. It's got lots of flowering on it. It's got lots of tomatoes on it. Well, these are the red pepper plants. Just a bunch of leaves still. The jalapeno plant is growing jalapenos quite nicely. I was hoping to get more jalapenos out of this plant, but it's not doing too bad here. We get quite a bit of flowering on this watermelon plant, which is growing absolutely wild. That appears to be the first watermelon. And here we are with the pepper plant. We got a few red peppers, as you can see. A few of them have turned red. Some are still green. This plant is doing very well. It's producing a lot of peppers. So this one was indeed a success. And here we have this type of pepper. And still the same story. We have one pepper and one that's trying to grow, and we'll just give it a little more time and see what happens. Now this one here, this plant that seems like it's capable of doing one pepper at a time. It's got this one big pepper on it. It's starting to change color. Now, just as I was saying last week, the strawberry plant looked like it was done for the year. Here we have a new strawberry growing on it, so this is like the second wave of strawberries here. And the onion plant's done pretty well. It's grown lots of onions. I've already picked lots of onions. And still got some in August, so that's pretty impressive. And we have the garlics, which take more than a couple seasons to grow, so let those keep going. And over here, this was the lemon seed, and it keeps getting a little bit bigger, but doesn't look like it's going to do anything but give green leaves for this year. So there you have it, the first balcony garden update for August 2021. You can see a lot of the plants have given success. You can see the greatest success is at my sister's place. The fact that a mini watermelon is growing is absolutely incredible, and hopefully that'll grow to be a big watermelon, but time will tell. And we'll just keep watching. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.